I'd like to welcome everyone to the next video. I believe we're on 10 for this Wizard Primer, and we're looking at Slow Time. Slow Time has a snare, and it has a unique effect in that it slows projectiles down. And we're going to get out of dodge right now. So, I'm chickening out of that one, just like a lot of other fights during these videos. It reduces the enemy's attack speed by 20%, movement speed by 60%, and projectiles are slowed by 90%. This is great for dodging projectiles, though it almost is circumstantial. What that does. Slow Time is a solid snare, though I don't know how often it would be used compared to others. I think one of your main combinations is going to be combining Slow Time with mirror images, because each mirror image will put out a slow time bubble, especially if you combine it with Point of No Return, which stuns enemies that enter, leaves slow time by 3 seconds. All of the slow time bubbles are basically different colored, and that's it. Slow time, the time and space lets you cast slow time, not on you, so you can actually use it as a targeted snare. And every slow time bubble kind of does have a use. In the case of Time Shell, it's a better snare, and the cooldown is drastically reduced. Well, 3 seconds. It's reduced enough. Slow Time Time Warp is 10% more damage, just a 10% damage boost to everyone hitting the enemies in there. Point of No Return is the stun. Time and Space is the targeted version, and Stretch Time is a pretty big attack speed increase. I mean, it's kind of hard to see on my wizard because he's pretty fast, but it's a pretty solid DPS boost. There is one legendary associated to Slow Time, and I'm using it right now. Gesture of Orpheus not only increases arcane damage, but it reduces the cooldown of Slow Time by, I want to say, 60 to 70%. I'm probably wrong on that, but I have 69% on here, which means slow times can go out quite a bit. And I do have Illusionist on, so yeah, I can get slow times out and run around really fast with them with this setup. So, that was Slow Time, and we're just going to jump right to Teleport. Teleport. Everyone knows what Teleport is. We're actually to make this video a little faster, we're gonna go grab one of Teleport's Legendaries, which is right here. Teleport has 3 Legendaries associated to it. You have Cosmic Strand, which gives Teleport the Wormhole rune. We'll grab one of those. You have the Oculus, which reduces the cooldown and gives you sort of a pseudo-illusionist ability on it. And you have, in the seasons, there's a wand, I don't know its name off the top of my head, but it removes the cooldown, more or less, from Teleport and makes it cost 25 arcane power. And I'm actually debating whether or not it's going to be a great item for a lot of wizards that aren't using, like, Serpent Sparker or Wand of Woe. It might actually be your best wand, aside from those two, for a generalist one, but we'll have to see about that. I don't actually have one because my seasonal character is only like level 20. But I digress. Teleport. Everyone knows what Teleport does. It's your short range hop. It is a defensive ability. It's a movement ability. Teleport's runes, they don't really change the look of it, except for, well, a couple of them do. Safe Passage is pretty much your go-to for your teleport runes, because 25% damage reduction is great. It's also great when you combine it with Illusionist, because when you take a little bit of damage, your cooldowns on Mirror Image, Slow Time, and Teleport are reset. So you can actually keep your 25% damage buff up a lot. Wormhole lets you teleport then teleport. So you teleport, teleport, and it's been changed quite a bit from what it used to be. It used to be you just hold the button down and you get like 3 or 4 teleports in like a straight line, and it was really hard to aim. And I don't actually think it was that great back then, and I actually like this version a lot more because you can teleport, move a little, and teleport. It's much more manageable, and it actually just feels a lot better, even though you only get 2 teleports out of it. But as you can see, with a lot of cooldown, you can end up teleporting about once every 3 seconds. And that's the debate with the new wand, is if it would be worth it to use it. Because a lot of cooldown reduction in Wormhole gets you a lot of teleports, but also Illusionist will let you teleport a lot regardless. Reversal leaves behind this little pad, and if we hit teleport again, we'll go back to the little... We'll go back to that spot. It's good for moving around the battlefield, but it's not good for movement. Fracture will give you a couple mirror images. These mirror images are weaker, much weaker versions of your regular mirror image. And Calamity has that wave of force that will stun enemies for a second. Calamity is also great with Illusionist because you can keep enemies stunned for quite a while. Now, with Wormhole on, we actually get 2 of whatever we're doing there. The exception being Safe Passage, obviously, because you wouldn't get 2 buffs of that. And then Fracture, I believe, will boom, and then boom. It just resets your mirror images from the Fracture. So, that was Teleport and Slow Time. Very time-bendy episode today. Very space and time-bendy episode today. Next episode, we will start into the Force category with Wave of Force and probably Energy Twister, because I just want to get this crap out of the way. Ugh. There's another one like Arcade Orb that's just going to be really negative and depressing. So, I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.